Hi, welcome to Chatterbox Expresso with Emily and Miranda.
I'm Miranda.
Emily?
I don't know why I do that because it's literally right there. Anyway,
It's still okay to tell people our names.
yeah, that's true. I have two different
So,
drinks today. Don't hate me.
me?
No, me. Well, yeah, you. Don't hate me.
I won't. I already had my energy drink, so
Because we need more energy.
yeah. Yeah, I'm a little tired today. It's been a rough, little tummy aches, so little rough.
Because you ate pizza,
So today's topic is music.
not food. Emily's got some music playing in the background there.
I do. I'm gonna bring it over. So I don't know if y'all could hear it or not, but that is Fable. He is an anime rapper, and he is probably my favorite artist right now. It's pretty much all I listen to, actually, is Fable. Yeah.
That's funny.
He
I
completes me. You should look him up.
I played Fable. That was a good game.
No, it's Fabvl. And he
That's
is
not
on
how
it.
you spell Fable.
Well, that's how he does. And
That's funny.
um but yeah, he does. I don't know, I think he does video games too, because he has like songs for Five Nights at Freddy, like he remakes some of them and stuff like that. He's good.
The new Five Nights at Freddy's.
Hmm. I guess I should probably have that playing.
That's funny.
This is just my favorite song, but it's okay. He says cuss words. So children, be advised, please. Parental advisory is on the label.
But
Don't click those ones because that's with cuss words.
which I'm sure if you're listening to, Doja Cat, getting a lot
He,
worse than a couple curse
can I
words.
say that I didn't know who that was until your sister posted a TikTok on it,
Oh,
and
really?
that's I did not know who it was until.
I I only found out who she was. When did that movie come out? Came out last year, I think. I saw Elvis with Austin Butler, and I mean, if you know me, I love Elvis. I always have.
Mhm.
Um, but that movie, Doja Cat sang one of the songs in it, and yeah, I don't know. I like it, obviously. Like it's like there's a few different artists on that album. Like even Eminem is on it. Yeah, and they're singing like
Oh,
it's like Elvis but modernized, like today.
that's pretty cool. That's
Um,
pretty cool.
well, Eminem kind of makes sense. Eminem and Elvis, they both had poor upbringings, and they both had poor upbringings, and then they made their way through music. Obviously, different decades, but so I'll just entertain because Emily's dogs are freaking out right now. So she has muted her mic.
Sorry, I didn't want that to be too loud. She does. So it's kind of funny because we have an older dog, Spunk, that I've had since he was a puppy, and he's like never barked at people passing by, at people knocking on my door. I'm like, at that point, bark. Let me know if someone's here, dude. No, she barks at people walking by. She barks at the neighbors getting into their cars. I'm like, dude, they're not even in our yard. They're
Abby
fine.
barks at everything, and she's a yapper.
Yeah.
She spent. I had guests here not long ago, and I felt bad because she just spent like the whole. It was like all of a sudden she go, "Oh yeah, there's people here." Oh, you
Oh
guys are
my god.
having a snack up there?
That's fine. Well, you remember we had a dog, Pepper, that would bark all the time. She would run upstairs in my mom's room and bark until the person left.
You know, I actually was talking about Pepper a couple days ago because I said that I was like, Abby is not as bad as Emily's old dog Pepper. I was like, that dog used to get quiet and then I'd breathe. And if she heard me from upstairs, I could be
He was
like,
funny.
it could be like 30 minutes of silence. I'd be like, hey, I'm like, I'm like,
And
but
she was a schnauzer. They're not even supposed to be like yappy dogs, I don't think.
I've never, but when she was loving, she was loving. Like, I remember she comes sit on me, and then I'm like, it took her like 12 years to get used to me. It was fine. When
That's
she
about the
was,
time, yeah.
she got old. She's like, I'm too old for this.
Yeah.
I'll like you
Yeah.
now. No,
Yeah,
Pepper.
she was cute. She was a good dog for a barker. At least she like would bark in the room and like stay away. Like she wasn't like Susie just gets in your face. Now she's not a mean dog. Susie's I mean unless you're not welcome, then she'll be mean. So don't ever try to come up in my my place
We're
cuz
terrible at staying on topic.
oops.
Oh, that's so
Well,
funny.
we could just make this one animal.
This one was not my fault, y'all. Okay, her dogs barked.
See? We could just make it about pets. Yeah, so back to music.
Yeah, so I was like Elvis. I like Elvis. I actually just Jariah was like hitting my record player. And now it's one of those like suitcase kind. So he's hitting
I
the
know what you're
outside
talking
and
about.
I'm like, don't you dare. And then I'm like, hey James, where's my records? And I showed him what it did, and he was like watching it go around. Like and it's playing music and he's just like
That's cool. Aw.
I have a few records. I would love a lot of records. Yes, they sell them a lot now. Like you go to Walmart or bookstore,
Yeah.
like they're all over the place again.
It's kind of
Vinyl,
funny how like how stuff comes back
yeah.
to an extent. I guess VHSs haven't come back.
I mean, my record player is also a Bluetooth speaker though. So,
Is that your karaoke thing? No.
well, I have it plugged into my setup for that. Because I don't have the Bluetooth speaker for karaoke. I just have the speaker.
Hmm.
I need the Bluetooth one. So I have to connect a Bluetooth to the speaker. Yeah. Anyway,
I like karaoke is fun. I won't sing in public though because I'm too nervous, which is kind of funny because people say I have a nice voice sometimes. But even like when we would play karaoke like at your house, on the
oh, the
video
PlayStation
games.
2. Yeah.
Yes.
The American Idol.
Yes, even, like,
Yeah.
when we would do that, I would notice if, like, other people were there with us, I would always be nervous, so I would sing in a different way. And then, like, if it's just me and you, I feel like I try to do better because I'm like, "Well, she's a good singer, so you gotta one up people," you know?
I'm a good singer. I get that. I had a friend who I felt the same way. I feel like when her and I sang, it was like,
That must be me.
it was you. You do have a good voice, but no, there was someone else. I felt like her and I would do that. Like it was more competitive when we sang rather than just
Uh-huh.
having a good time.
I
Uh
have I have a friend like that too, that she's a really good singer. So maybe we're talking about the same friend.
Maybe. I don't know.
Probably not since you made a face like,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who you're thinking of. It's hard when you're trying to talk about people without well, I
saying
don't
their
want to say
names."
anything bad, right? Because these people might watch it and go, "She's talking about me." That's how I do it. I actually,
That's me too. Like, yeah,
um, that's funny.
that's funny.
I actually did that at a work meeting recently. We were doing this game, and they had it. We had to name facts about each other, um, and so we're getting ready to do the Christmas play for the kids, and every year since I've worked there, I've done a reading, like, but because it's like a service, we just incorporated the kids into doing a little play and dressing up. But this year I'm now, I guess, gonna be doing 2 readings. And I did
Ooh,
say that I'm a good, like, I read out loud very well, I think, which is funny because I know I don't have like the greatest speech, but for some reason when I read out loud, like I enunciate really well. It's maybe because I'm
that's funny.
reading it to other people and I want them to understand me, you know what I mean? But if I'm
Maybe.
just talking, it's like people are like, wait, what'd she say? Because I do kind of slur my words a little bit. I know I do. Um, but yeah, so anyway, one of the girls were like, you do read out well or read out loud very well. And I was like, thank you, I know.
That's funny.
And then I did it again when they were talking about me singing. There because it was like hobbies and talents, and the one that had me literally said singing as one of them, and I was like,
You know that's
and
true.
like 3 other people were like, she does. I'm like, wow. But
That's funny.
it's all for fun for me. Like, yeah, growing up, that was my childhood dream to grow up and become a singer. Here's the problem. I can't write music and I don't play any instruments. So I couldn't really pursue that. Like I feel like if you are going to be a famous singer, usually well, except who was it? Kevin Jonas said, as long as you know how to hit a tambourine and wear tight pants. That's all you got to know to be a lead singer, but
That's funny.
I think of that every time I see a tambourine. I think it was in
That's funny.
Camp Rock too. Kevin Jonas, he's a funny one.
Yeah, he's funny. They're all funny.
They actually were just here
I know.
last
Let's not talk
Saturday.
about it. I'm a little sour.
I didn't get to go this
I know
time.
they didn't even come. I know they did. I don't think they even came to my state at all.
Um, but yeah, I don't know because I think they got. But see, they were here. They were like an hour away from me, and mm, let's ignore the fact that I just can't put it in my budget right now. So there's that. But realistically, I was like, I'm not that sad about missing them this time because what
Sorry,
the
I didn't
heck
mean to
was
do
that?
that out loud.
I was like, what is that?
Sorry. I'm a little bitter they didn't come to my state, and it's still not in my funds.
Yeah, well, I was like, okay, the name of the tour is The Tour, 5 albums, one night. But I went to every other tour.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm
true.
still bitter. What year was it that you and I went? It was the first time you and I went to Jonas Brothers together. Actually, it might have been the only time we went to Jonas Brothers together, I think. But the very first time, their very first tour, I went, but I took my little sister because she was huge on them back then. I mean, this
Hmm.
was the year I graduated, I think, 2008. I mean, this was like their first tour where they were like famous because of uh Camp Rock or whatever, Disney, whatever. But this isn't
I
like
mean, I
their
saw them before that.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's like this was like when they just all of a sudden jolted to
Yeah,
they
because
were
it
headlining.
went from like state fairs,
Right, right.
literally
But
state
that's normal.
state fairs to amphitheaters. So it was like
Yeah. But I was kind of I mean maybe if you and I were like planning to go together I would have considered it, but I was like it's fine. I don't need to go this time.
we're states away too. So
But see, I was scared the last time I went when they came to my area, the one I went to with my mother and my sisters and James. Um, when you and I went, I want to say it was like, let's see, what year? I feel like it was 2013 because I moved
it was because
north
Tristan
in
was.
2014.
It was 2013.
Yeah, okay. So
Because
we went and I was like, wow, their music has changed. I love them now. And then they break up.
yeah,
And I was like, wait, how? like, am I bad luck?
Hold on. I just want to show something off here and tell why I think I'm bad luck.
Told you I had 2 drinks.
What was your other one? I didn't
My
even see it.
coffee got cold. This is sad. Babe. I'm gonna text her.
Hey, we're busy. Come help. Hold on, I gotta show my picture though.
But yeah, starting off state fairs is not an uncommon thing. I have Reba McEntire, I'm pretty sure, started playing in rodeos, like singing the Star Spangled Banner and stuff like that when she was really young. Um, that's my idol. Like, I live and breathe Reba.
I like Reba.
Reba is my go-to when I need a little pick me up.
So, of course, the time I want to find my picture, I'm never
I'm
gonna
like,
find my
what picture are
picture.
you trying to show when you met them?
Stop. Well, way to ruin it right when I find it. Odd.
Wait, you got it too high. You need to like turn your phone and like. Okay, so I
Well, then
can't
I gotta
point
turn
on
that.
this.
Hold on. I'm gonna turn it like this so you can see it better, like you asked.
There you go.
So here's Nick. Here's me. Here's Joe. And here's Kevin. It's just really hard to tell, I'm sure, because
And
it's.
way over here in the parking lot was Miranda sweating to death.
Because she's so nice to me.
I started
I
lining to
won. That was like, okay, so that year I was going to try to purchase meet and greet tickets, and um I got into the system, and I guess a lot of people had issues with it. It kept crashing on everybody, and I was actually going to buy meet and greet tickets. And then that happened, and a few days before the concert, I got an email saying that I won a free meet and greet ticket, just one, which is, well, I'm one person. Okay. So then Miranda just had to wait in my car
I'm a good friend. It was hot. It was
in
July
August.
in the south. It wasn't August. I thought it was July. Whatever. It was hot.
I could tell you
It was like
because I know I
150.
posted that. I done
I do
exited
think
out.
you gave me the keys, but you were like, "Don't leave the AC on the whole time," and I had to like
Yeah.
keep.
And
Um,
it sucked because I remember I brought my camera and they wouldn't let me bring it in, so you had to come get it from me from the line because people had their cameras and of course they couldn't bring it. I'm
yeah.
like, oh my gosh, look, everyone has one. I'm gonna bring it to the sound check. Yeah, right. But yeah,
Who
that was just
who is someone that if you could see and you haven't seen, who would you go see? Like, and I mean like
Pink.
someone, huh?
Pink.
Oh, absolutely. But I mean I would love to see Pink. That's a
That's like
bucket.
my, yeah,
I was gonna
same.
go last year or this year, excuse me. It
They're
was
expensive.
November. She was in Madison Square Garden, and I think she went to Boston Fenway Park. And I was thinking it, and it was like just one ticket was like $500.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was
they're way
like,
too expensive.
but
That's why I say that would be who I'd pick.
and this
Pink.
was nosebleeds, where like you're on
Oh,
like
jeez.
here's the stage, and you're like way over here because
She
they book.
might be able to see the sparkles on your shirt. Or,
What?
like, if you're wearing like a.
Oh, you mean at the concert? Yeah, one day I will. But no, I mean
I
like
do. I want
someone
to see her.
that like people wouldn't
Sorry,
expect
kitten.
you to go see.
Fable. I don't think so. Also, Connor Price. Connor Price was on an episode of Supernatural actually, and he is, or Nick D, as he just goes by Nick D. But they're both on TikTok,
I'm gonna
and
have to
they're
go
like
look.
they usually do collabs. The Nick D's the serotonin song I sent to you because
Is
it's
that the one I
just
used in a
that's
TikTok?
the one that's like "Hello, pretty baby, mommy." No, no, that was Connor Price, the one that you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
The one I was dancing with my dog, and then you thought it was actually the song, and it was just my song.
What's his name?
Which one? Nick D?
Yeah, that
Nick
one.
D's the one that sings Serotonin, and I sent that one to you, and you're like, "That's a cute song." And I
Oh
was just
yeah,
like,
I listen to that all the time now.
Yeah.
I love that song. It's adorable.
So it'd probably be one of them
I think I
because
even played it for James. I was like, "Isn't this song like super cute?" And he was like, "Yeah, it is."
there's a song he sings, "Fine Apple."
Fine apple.
Fine Apple. It's Selena's, my daughter, her favorite song. I know you know, but everyone else might not know. And I want to make her a hoodie that says it for Christmas, but I'm scared too because I don't know if Nick D, would you be mad if I made my daughter a hoodie that says Fine Apple, or would you think that's
You're gonna have
really
to
cool?
tag him
I will.
and tell
I
people
will.
in the comments, tag him so he'll see this.
Nick D and Connor Price, either one, because like she loves both of their music. She's obsessed. She's 9 years old. She's going to be 9. She's only 8. Excuse me, getting ahead of myself here because that's what I do. Um, but yeah, she's 8 and she's obsessed with Connor Price and Nick D. Like she also likes Fable, but like I said, he says a lot of cuss words. So usually it's with me around that she listens to him. I have watched her or walked in and she's listening to him and singing his songs. I'm like, dude, that's kind of cool. She just likes music like I do. She just
Man, Soren listens to the sad stuff. Like, I'm just like, are you okay? Like, okay, hold on. So I heard him singing in his room one day, and I was like, uh, well, I heard it, and I was like, why is he listening to that?
oh, I know what song you're gonna play.
And hold on, is it?
I remember.
I think it was this one. Oh, you can't even hear it. Hold on. Oh, okay, there it goes. Louis Capaldi. I think that's how you say it. It's sad. And
Mhm.
okay, that was like
This
3 years ago. That was like his on repeat song. Here's his on repeat song now, and I'm like, dude, the song is like 10 years older than you are.
yeah, this is the one I thought you were talking about. I only hear mine. The phone say we need to talk. He walks. It sounds so weird. Smiles politely. There we go. Back at you. You stare politely right on through.
But like, that's a sad song. Okay, no,
It
no.
is.
When I hear
It
that,
is.
you know what? When I hear that song, I automatically think of Scrubs. They played like 3 phrase songs on that show somewhere in like the mid seasons, I think, because that was around the time that was like a big deal.
I'm
And
assuming it was all sad episodes.
it was all sad episodes. so so when I think of that, like like that's
That's
a time.
everything. Why does everything have to be sad? We're not talking about
I
that
don't
right
know.
now.
But you know what Sora says about my music? He goes, "How come everything from your childhood is about sex?" That's what he said. And I'm like,
I mean, it's true.
yeah, but that's not just our childhood. That was like, um,
Pour some sugar on me.
and
That's not just ours.
that was 80s, right? Def Leppard. I
Mhm.
think that was 80s. Weird you sung that song.
I believe so.
Okay.
Well,
Uh,
I was just saying because you were saying other generations
no,
too, and I
I
was just
got you.
trying.
But
I
here's the
like
one.
that song.
I think I bug him with it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. It's this one. And you can't just not dance to this. So I'll be driving in my car.
That's how I feel.
Your voice when you
When you
speak
speak
next to
next
me.
to me.
I still feel your touch
How can you
in
not dance to this?
Right? Is that not the words?
but I know
What is it?
I can barely hear. I can't hear it. I think you're the only one that can hear it.
That would suck. Is it on my Bluetooth my headphones?
Like certain times, I feel like when it's right on your microphone, I can hear it, but if it's not right on it, you can't hear it.
Can you hear it? Maybe it's on this one. It's all right.
I wonder if you're gonna play this back and you're just gonna be hearing it, and that's it.
Well,
I'm like,
anyone needs to know this was the song I was playing. But can you hear
every
me?
time we touch, I get this feeling. I
Yeah,
can hear
that
you.
one.
Yeah,
Well,
I like that song.
whatever. Anyway, so that song bugs Sora. And also sometimes I play
Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room.
yeah, that one's definitely that's our song.
He doesn't like it.
No, the Spice Girls wannabe wannabe.
If you want to
If
be
you be
my
my
lover. Yeah,
lover. Yeah.
that's funny.
No, but he does. He like listens to sad songs and I'm just like, are you okay?
Yeah.
He's really into my songs with a story, which tends to be a little more on the countryside. He recently listened to Randy Travis's Three Wooden Crosses. I had to explain it a little bit because,
It's
like,
sad.
yeah, we know how he is on sad stuff. He's like, oh, that sucks.
He
I'm like,
prefers it.
huh?
He prefers it. So he's probably gonna love the song.
But we were listening to Carrie Underwood's which one was it? I'm drawing a blank right now.
Just a dream.
That one's sad. No, not that one. But yeah, you're right. That one's sad too. No, this one wasn't even sad. Hold on. I'm drawing a blank. I'm just gonna look because I know. Okay, it's this. Nope, it's not that album. It's this album. Church Bells. Okay, and that's a story one. If you listen, and then he was like, "Did she kill him?" And I was like,
It's
I mean, yeah, but it's just a song. But he likes to
not like really killed him, but yeah. Metaphorically, she definitely did.
But like also in another song, Two Black Cadillacs.
I know. All her. It's so funny because Selena likes her too, and Stefan will like hear the real song, and he'll be like, "That's a terrible song," and I'm like, "Well, shouldn't do it then. I don't know what to tell you."
Her Cry Pretty album's hard to listen to because it's like not bulletproof not southbound. I don't know. There's one on there too that's hard to hear.
Because it's sad.
Yeah. There's another song that like my sister she asked me for this one song. It's like her favorite song to listen for the holiday season. Same old Lang Syne, I think. It's not the original New Year's song. It's about this guy who runs into an old flame at the grocery store and they like hang out, catch up, have a few drinks and she basically without saying it mentions she's married, but it's like a security marriage, like she's not happy and it's a sad song. And then he has to watch her leave again. And almost every year my sister will message me like, hey, what's that name of that song that I like? It should be like the one where the snow turns into rain. But yeah, so that one's sad, but I can't think of there's one that gets me every time. The Christmas Shoes.
Gosh, every time.
I can't listen to that Christmas song with it. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I only listen to that Christmas song when someone's with me. And I think I texted you this recently
Mm-hmm.
because I was
You asked me what you said. What is the saddest Christmas song? Oh my goodness gracious! And I said Christmas Shoes.
yeah. And I was like, not that James asked for validation, but I was like, oh, this is the saddest Christmas song ever. And he's like, and I was like, "Huh, I'll prove it."
You don't believe?
I texted you. And I was like, see, she said the Christmas Shoes.
It is. That's not like based. Have you seen the movie?
Yeah, it's with Rob Lowe.
I know. I know.
Again,
It's
sad
sad.
Christmas song. Sora, I walked in, I heard him listening to that song on YouTube one day, and I'm like, this is sad. Like, how do you just sit here and listen to sad songs and be okay?
Oh, I
Like,
know. I mean, I cry every time. Just like every time I watch The Lion King, I still cry, and I'm 34 years old, and I still freaking cry like a
well,
freaking baby.
we just watched that Michael Keaton Jack Frost movie yesterday, and I'm like, I don't I don't know why every year I put that movie on because it makes me cry. But for some reason, there's just
I don't.
certain.
I don't like it.
I thought you
I
saw
do.
it for the
I
first
like
time
it
last
because
year.
it's supposed to be. But it's really sad. Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, because I think
Um.
you texted me and I was like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, and I'm like, why? Like seriously, I'm sitting on the couch. I'm like, and Stefan's just like, that's sad, and my kids are just like they want me to cry.
Well, I came out of my bathroom yesterday and James had put that on and this was me. I was like, "You put on Jack Frost?" And he goes, "Yeah, why?" And I was like, "It's nothing." I was like, "Have you not seen this movie?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then when we got to that part and I'm like, even though
Yeah,
I've seen it 20 times because I watch it once a year. I look over
that's
and I'm
so
like,
funny.
"Isn't this sad, James?" And he's like, "Yeah." Like, don't look at me.
That's funny.
That
That's
was
funny
me
because
during.
Stefan doesn't try to hide it. If he cries in his shows, he does not try to hide it. Probably because at that point I'm like, and he's just like, yeah, this is really sad. You can't breathe, huh?
No. Okay, but like there are just certain things that are hard to, like I said, there's like Scrubs. I've watched season 1 through 8 because 9 doesn't exist. I've watched
I
one
feel
through
that.
eight,
I
huh?
feel that. I feel that.
About 100 times. I have gone through. I mean, it's to the point where I don't just say the words for a few of the episodes. I say the word for like every episode.
I remember that was your favorite show like years ago though too. So like I get that.
Yeah, and they keep taking it away. First it was on Netflix, and then they took it away from Netflix, and it it's got 8 seasons. But yeah, there's just there are some episodes on there that are like they're tough. They're tough because I mean people are like it's a comedy show. I mean it is, but it's got okay, but like it's not like Grey's Anatomy sad because it's got plenty.
I warned you. I can't watch. I couldn't finish.
I
I
think
don't
I
even know.
got I
It's
think
not
I'm
on
on
anymore, is
season
it?
3. I only started a couple months ago and I got to like season 3 and I was like, I don't think I can watch this. Like I have
I couldn't.
cried like every single episode in season 2.
Yeah. That
And
was how
then
yeah, I stopped I think because of that. And I'm like, yeah, no, like why does it have to be so sad? Like One Tree Hill. One Tree Hill was so full of drama all the time, but it was kind of like relatable stuff, so I could watch it.
yeah.
Like
uh,
I watched that was something I did watch from episode 1 to the final. I haven't some shows I just can't
I
finish because in my heart they can't finish.
as you know, I love Dolly Parton. I love her music. If you ever get time to watch her show on Netflix, Disney, Dolly Parton's Heartstrings, this is like for our topic of our movie, our video, which we're running out of time. So, so um yeah, well maybe I should stop and we should just like what time?
Yeah, it's 2:45, so I got to get the kids off the bus
um
too.
yeah, it's based off of each of her songs. Like she wrote episodes based on her songs and there's like 10 of them and I think I cried hysterically on 8 of them. Like don't watch it alone. That's the whole thing. Don't be careful with those sad songs and sad movies.
So this is directed to other people, not me. I can't watch that stuff anymore. I can't do it.
Uh-oh.
I love
Okay.
you.
Thanks for watching. Leave a comment on what you want to hear us talk about. Bye.
Please.